Hello. Hello. So today I am going to be doing another YouTube video looking at a news article and talking about it. So let's see what we can find. I'll just... okay, some ideas. Okay, so I have a Northern Lights painting on my wall. It's right there. And so I was thinking like funny accidents that have happened on trips. I don't know. Okay, I will say I want to find a new article and a better article, and I still watch the video, still watch the video, but I want to find another article that actually has like, I don't know, like I fell off of like a cliff and broke my leg and had to walk, 1,000 miles back home. I don't know. Okay. Travelers share unforgettable blunders that haunt them. Okay. This is a good one. Okay, I had 10 minutes until my flight, only to discover 19 unfortunate and avoidable travel mishaps that actually happened to people. Okay, travel is many things. Eye-opening, magical, exhilarating, and at times stressful. I hate traveling. I grew up traveling, as many people do. Okay, I only say as many people do because the last time I said, yeah, I traveled a lot growing up because I thought it was cool. My friend was like, okay, so did I, and I was like, oh, well, okay, like, guess I'm not cool. But I grew up in Spain, so I wanted to like brag about I never brag about growing up in Spain because I don't speak Spanish. I went to school on a military base. That's all I'm gonna say. They didn't really teach it. I'm embarrassed, but that's okay. Okay. Travel is many things. Eye-opening, magical, exhilarating, and at times stressful. For example, there's nothing quite like the anxiety-inducing feeling of racing through security just as your flight... Okay, wait, where's... Oh. That's the... Okay, we're just gonna ignore that part. Okay. 1, 2... Okay, I'm just gonna... Put my keys back through the Airbnb letterbox as requested. A few minutes later, I realized I needed the keys to access the garage where my rental car was parked. It took an hour and a half for someone to come and let me in. I got to the airport just in time to see my plane take off. Ooh! My dad once made reservations for a very nice hotel in Spain in a central location. He couldn't believe how cheap the rooms were and what a good deal it was. He and my mother went to check in, and the hotel said they didn't have any record of the booking. My dad pulled up the confirmation email to show them and realized he had somehow booked a hotel with the exact same name but in Chile. I did that with my hair, and it was 30 minutes before the hair appointment, only to realize the hair salon was in New York and I was in Oregon. But my hairstylist is a queen. I think. Not to brag, but look at these locks. Come on. Just gonna stop talking. Alright, moving on. This is so hard. But there's a different way of acting when you're just like hanging out and talking with people versus when you're just talking to a camera and there's no one to jet in. Because like when other people are talking, like they just cut your stupidity out of there. But like when you're talking with yourself, there's no one to stop you. There's like, it's all you. So, just gonna move on. Okay, when I was in my early 20s, I went to a nightclub in Istanbul with my girlfriend. Throughout the night, I stupidly ordered several of these half bottles of champagne that were on the menu with no listed price. Ooh. I went on a date. No, not even. Forget that. Of course, when the bill came, it turned out that they had brought me the most expensive bottles and I could not afford to pay for them. After a long standoff, the club eventually believed I couldn't afford my tab or just gave up and settled the bill for some reasonable amount that I had on me. Obviously, they were trying to take advantage of me, but it was also very stupid that I didn't ask for the price up front. Dude, that's on you. To think that you can get free, I mean, No, that's like going to a restaurant and ordering food with no price listed and thinking it's free. Like, you're not going to get a free meal at a restaurant. You're not going to get free alcohol at a nightclub. Just not going to happen. If it were like listed that it were an open bar, that would be completely different. But it wasn't. Like, if it were free, you would know 100% that it was free. Like, they would broadcast that. Bars or clubs don't just give away free alcohol. You know, like, that's just, he should have known. Okay. The plane I was on hit turbulence and I dislocated both hip replacements. I had to lay in the center aisle for 45 minutes while passing out in pain until we could make an emergency landing. That's tough. And also, thinking about it now, what seat was this guy in, woman, whoever it was? What seat were they in? Were they in an aisle where they could just, you know, kind of slinky out? Or were they in a window seat and they just had to, like, how does one with dislocated hips get out of a window seat? I mean, that sucks, you know. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I'm still thinking about the logistics of it, and like, that just, were they carried out? Did they have to crawl? Like, what? Makes no sense. Like, not makes no sense, but I want to see a video of that. You know, like, I'm sorry, he was crippled. Like, that's not anything to joke about, but like, that video, like, I'd pay $5. I'd pay $5 to see that video. Yeah, that's tough. Alright.
I needed to take a train to the airport in Rome to catch my flight home, so I got on the track where the train to Roma Fiumicino was announced. The train was fast, but it took way longer than I thought it should, and I started to worry a bit about being late for my flight. Then we arrived at the next train station, which was Florence. Somehow I had taken the wrong train, for which I do not have a ticket, and I also missed my flight. I explained the situation to the conductor, who kindly let me stay on until the next stop, Milan, without paying for a new ticket. By the time we reached Milan, I had already booked a hotel room and a new flight home the next day. I had never been to Milan, and I had a good time.
That's a nice story. And what I mean by that's a nice story is, I mean, waste of my time, give me the crazy stories, boring, don't waste my time. Okay, we'll read a couple more, because, oh no, my tablet's not charging. Another reason to only read a few more. I just feel like, okay, I'm just getting vulnerable. Yeah, I have never made that face in my entire life. I don't know what came over me, like what made me do that. I guess I just saw it on TikTok one too many times and I got a little nervous recording, but that will never happen again. Okay, that is definitely being cut. That's not going on history on the internet for the rest of history. We're gonna delete that out. Okay. I made a hotel reservation for the wrong weekend. I had to find a new hotel 30 minutes away. The original reservation was a hotel where I could walk out of my room and directly onto the beach. That sucks. Okay, one more. Booked a train ticket from Rome to Venice and drank way too much the night before. I rolled into the train station with about 10 minutes to spare, only to find out that it was daylight savings time and I was actually 50 minutes late. That sucks. Oh, there's like 15 more. We'll do a part 2. We'll do it because I'm not gonna read all of these. Moral of the story is, traveling, there are always gonna be issues, but traveling's fun. I love to travel, but flighting I almost said flighting. Flying is so stressful to me. I can't stand it, even though I spent all, like, my vision just got splotchy. That was weird. It literally was like a wave in front of me. I'm getting so stressed out. This is not good for me. Anyways, like for part 2. See you the next time.